Hello and welcome to another Nooks Hooks vlog. Now let's jump right into it because those of you who have been following me for quite a while know I have a market, a con coming up at the start of April. It is now the start of February. Now you may have noticed that I had this whole spreadsheet made with all the plushies I wanted to make by the con, and if I wanted to get to that amount, I needed to make around 3 plushies a week. Well, I haven't done like any con prep in the past 2 months, so it's more like a plushie a day now. I've also added some extra plushies that I want because I want a couple minis like my stegos and my fishies, so I want to make those too. So I think this week is going to be all about con prep, and we're going to see how much I got done every day because I am still a bit tired. I've had a pretty stressful period, so I've been taking it quite easy, so no pressure on myself. We'll see how much I get done. I also do want to mention I made a lot of my spring bunnies as well, and I will also be bringing those, so I actually have more stock than I think. I just haven't uploaded those in the list, but again, they're just going to be extra stock because my main focus is still my modular patterns, which are the ones you see here, because those are really like my brand and what people know Nooks Hooks for. So I think step one is doing an overview of everything I still have to make. So my spreadsheet says I need a total of 75 plushies by fact that I still need to make. I have 2 months, so that is more than a plushie a day, but that does include 6 stegos and 6 fish, which are quite small plushies. So big plushies a day is roughly around 1 a day, but even more than 1 a day. So it's time to crunch down a bit, but I'm also not going to be hard on myself if I don't make my goal. I do this con for fun, whatever, if I have less stock than I wanted to have. So overview. I want to make 3 Pikachu hoodie bears, 3 Bulbasaur hoodie bears, 2 Squirtle hoodie bears, 4 Sanrio hoodie bears, but these that I just mentioned I see more as extras. Like character bears are always popular at cons, but they didn't do very well for me last time, and also they're not fun to make. Well, they are fun to make, but they take much more time than a classic hoodie bear, and I price them the same because it's much easier for me to just have all my bears at the same price. So those aren't my focus right now. Then we have a strawberry hoodie bear. Still need to make 7, which might be the focus of today. We need to make 2 plain cows, 4 heart bears, which is a version of a plain hoodie bear that has these little hearts on the hoodie. 6 plain hoodie bears, so that's separate from the heart hoodie bears. 3 frog bears, 3 frog cows, 5 bunnies, 4 bird patterns. So I have like this duck pattern that I like to use. And I can do ducks in hoodies and things like that. So 2 stitch bears. I wanted to try an avatar bear, so with the arrow on the head. We'll see if I get to that. 2 Donald Duck bears. Again, this is a character bear, not my priority right now. 2 Mickey bears. 5 orange sleeping foxes. I made the sleeping foxes in rainbow colors already, but I still need to make a lot of orange ones because those are, of course, the most popular ones. 3 more Nessies, 6 stegos, and 6 fish. So we have a lot to do, but I think my main focus will be hoodie bears. So that is frog hoodie bears, strawberry hoodie bears, and plain hoodie bears. Now I do have this one, which I started in the sofa, which is going to count as a plain hoodie bear. I just need to do the face shaping and add a nose, and then this one's going to be done. So that's 1 ticked off the list. And then next, I think I might go ahead and focus on plain hoodie bears or strawberry hoodie bears, or I might just mix it up and make whatever I feel like making. Let me have a look at my yarn collection and see what inspires me. You know what? I do think it's time to make a froggy bear, so I'm going to start with a frog bear first. Let's pick the colors. So I'm gonna go for a pretty classic combo to start off with, which is my absolute favorite brown shade by Wallen's Bunny Baby, and then this like a darker pistachio green, moss green maybe. Usually I use this light green, but I think the combo of these two together is really, really pretty. So I'm gonna make that now. I'm gonna think, will I be making a standing one or a sitting one? Oh, and I also apparently forgot about this one. I am making a, this is a plain hoodie bear and it's gonna be in a duck hoodie. So that one's gonna count for the duck hoodie as well. So I think first I'm gonna finish up the two whips and then start on the frog hoodie bear.
Yeah, I can try and get through. Oh my goodness. Ow! Ow! Oh wow, there's some interesting stuff here. Okay, so overwhelming. It's hard to be regulated, calm, and live at a slow pace when light demands soaking 4 going up the phone and then 2 right next to each other.
Checking back in, it's a bit later. I did finish the two whips. So first off, the fluffy rainbow hoodie bear is done. So that's one plain bear checked off the list. Then I finished the duck hoodie bear whip, which is so freaking cute. And I do think I want another duck hoodie bear eventually. So I got that one done. And then I also was able to finish the frog hoodie bear. And by making this, I remembered how freaking cute frog hoodie bears are, and I really want to make another one. So let's pick colors for another frog hoodie bear. This does become hard because you can't really do anything else than green for the hood, and the whole bear only has 2 colors. So it makes it a bit hard for me to keep thinking of new combinations to do. But I'm thinking maybe a darker bear for once? Maybe a darker bear in the light pistachio green hoodie. Yeah, I think these two are gonna be a very cute combination together. So dark bear, light frog, and here it's light bear, dark frog. So that's gonna be very cute. I'm going to head downstairs into the sofa and crochet there. So no clips of me crocheting this bear. Hello, hello. It has been a little bit since I checked in, even though I think I promised I would check in the day after or something. It's 2 days later now, but I have been super productive. Now, I can't remember which one I made first. I think it was this one, so that would mean you've seen this one already, but I'm not sure. So I'm showing you again. In the meantime, I did finish a second frog bear, so we have 2 frog bears done, and I realized I already made here an extra frog bear a little bit ago, and I think the Excel sheet said I needed to make 3 frog bears, so that is the frog bears done. And then I was extra productive and made not 1, not 2, not even 3, but 4 strawberry bears. I was gonna say strawberry frogs. This one was the first one that I made. Really cute. It's a color combination that I'd never made before. So that one was the first one. Then I made a white one with like a kind of muted red color as a strawberry. I don't think I've made this color combination either. Then I made these two kind of at the same time. Like I made the hoods, then I made the arms, then I made the legs, and then finished one up and then finished the other one up. So I made these two, which are 2 brown bears, one in bright pink hoodie, one in a deep red. So that is 4 more strawberry hoodie bears down, which is great. That means if I count the 2 whips, which I'm gonna do, I know it's cheating, but I'm gonna do that. That brings our total to the past 3 days to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bears. Definitely not bad. Now, I do think I have to say this in every video I post about my bears. My bears are modular, so the pattern. You can get the base bear without any mod, so with no hoodie. Most people like the hoodies, so then you would get the hoodie bears pattern, but there's also the mod only hoodie bears pattern. I realize that's a lot. The point is my patterns are mix and match. I have a lot of bases, like I think you see here, elephants, cows, bears. I have a lot of bases and I have a lot of mods. My most popular mod is my hoodie bears. So if you already have one of my base patterns and you just want to give it a hoodie, that's when you buy the mod only pack. If you don't have a base pattern and you want to make hoodie bears, then you buy the full pack of the hoodie bears. It's all explained on a little information sheet I made on my website, which is definitely going to be linked down below. And then another question I get often is, one, how to make the strawberry hood mod, because that one's not included in my hoodie bears pack. It's just a little extra thing I made. It's just sewing on some, well, embroidering on some seeds and making the little stem on the top, which the little stem is also written out on the little introduction sheet to my patterns, because it's not a pattern on its own. It's so tiny. It's written there if you're interested in that. And then another thing is, you notice that I have standing bears and floppy leg bears. These ones can sit like that. So that is another mod, the sitting. I realize if you're starting off with my patterns, it's a lot to get to. I recommend starting with a plain hoodie bear and then dabbling into different mods afterwards. But if you want your hoodie bear to sit, then you need the floppy leg mod, which is free. It's on my Instagram and on my website. I'll link it down below as well. So that's that. 8 bears down, which is great. I sell my bears at Facts. I already said this, that they're all the same price, but I do sell them at 30 euros a piece or 25 per bear if you buy more than one. So minimum price that I've made in the past 3 weeks, stock price is 200 euros. Maximum is 240 euros. So that is definitely helping my inventory sheet get into a better state for the con in 2 months. Now I'm going to have a look at the inventory sheet, see what I'll make, and I might still just make strawberry bears, or I might make something else. So actually, I've been wanting to make more of these ones, bears in duck hoods, because I think they're really cute. But I do really like this more deep mustardy yellow, and I have mostly like light yellows, which I'm not that much of a fan of, especially in combination with brown. So you do see 2 skeins of deeper yellow, but they're 2 different ones and they're both not enough to make a hoodie out of it. So I think it is also time to place a yarn order, because I'm also running low on my whites, which are down there, which you can't see. So I think I'm going to place a yarn order. I always place my orders at Lily Wools because they're amazing. I love their website, and my favorite yarn is Wands Bunny Baby, and I will stand by that. They have so many colors. It is buttery soft yarn, my absolute favorite. Okay, so with that, I still haven't decided what I'm going to make. I got distracted again. Oh, I should also remember to order some different orange shades to make sleeping foxes with. Or I could just make multiple of the same sleeping fox, but I don't really like doing that. It's more fun to have a variety and to be able to crochet with different colors. I'm looking at my list here and there's nothing that's really like sparking like, yes, I want to make that. I could also go ahead and make a couple of my minis, which are my stegos and my fish. But on the other hand, I might want to keep those to switch it up in between the bigger patterns. I don't know what to make. Oh, another thing I just realized is there's another extra strawberry bear over there. So I'm gonna add that to the list too. So according to my list, I just have to make 2 more strawberry bears. So I think I might as well go ahead and get those over with, because they're also, all my strawberry patterns are the most popular ones at Facts. So if I get those done, that's going to be great, and that's a lot less pressure on getting things done for Facts. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't think I have a strawberry bear in a dark color yet, dark base. Well, yes, I do. I have this one, but it's a bit more muted brown compared to this brown. Can you tell on camera? A little bit. So I do want to make one in the less muted brown. I'm going to pick some colors. Maybe I'll take you guys with me. So here we are. And here's what I'm talking about. This is the more muted brown. This is the, well, less muted brown. So let's take that one. And then I go around here and I hold it up. I think I want to do pink. This is my favorite pink, but I'm not sure if it works too well. Although this pink was actually super popular at Facts. So I think I do need more strawberries in this color. I only have one. So I think I'm going to do that. These two together. And then for the green, my usual, I'm going to go for this pistachio. So the colors I picked are these, but I do think I'm going to go ahead and immediately make another one, because I did like making them at the same time, like making all the arms at once, making all the legs at once. That did help me. So I'm going to make another one. I'm just debating whether I make a white bear or a brown bear. I think white. I'm only seeing a singular, no, what did I say? I think brown. I'm only seeing a singular brown strawberry bear, which is this one. I probably have more upstairs, but not a lot. So I think it's gonna be a light brown one, because I'm actually not seeing that much light brown around as I'm used to. So I think that's gonna be it. I'm gonna once again head to the sofa and make them there. So probably won't get any shots of that, because I'm gonna be comfortable in my sofa watching Below Deck. I'm addicted. Hi friends! It's Sunday, which is why I am in pajama mode. It has been a couple days since I checked in last. Not sure how many days, but I have been busy. So I think the last thing you guys saw was that I was going to start on those two strawberry bears that were like nearly the same color variation. And I did go ahead and get those done. They are freaking adorable. I love them. So that's all these strawberry bears down, which is great. And then off camera, I decided to get working on some of my plain bears and the heart bears. First off, because I make so many strawberry bears and frog cows and strawberry cows, a lot of my products have like either pink, red, or green sweaters, hoodies. So I do want to keep like some other colors in there, which is why I like to make some plain ones, some hoodie bears. And so I did go ahead and make some heart bears, which are these. And I call them heart bears because I embroider these little V's on them that make them look like hearts. And I always do a darker base color and then a lighter border. I think that looks very cute. So I went for a purple one. And then I also wanted to get like all the other colors in there that weren't necessarily part of my strawberry and frog collection. So I made an orange one and a blue one. So these match quite well because they're the same base color. And this is also a base color that I don't think I've made a bear in before, or at least not in the past months. So very cute. I think it's a very like frosty color. I think this one really looks like a frosty bear. So made those 3 heart bears. And then the last thing I made, I've had this idea for a little bit, is combining my hoodie bears pattern with my bee bear from my garden bear mods. Look how cute. So I did the body of the bee bear, and then I just gave it a hood, and then the little antennas are the same antennas that I do in the bee bear mod, but in the bee bear mod I put them on the bear head and not on the hood because that one doesn't have a hood. And then it has little wings like it has in the bee bear mod. But I am very, very much obsessed with this one. I've started working on a second one with a little lighter brown as the base because I think this one is so cute and I want to make more. And these will count as some of my plain hoodie bears. So I think that's going to wrap it up for this video. I have been super productive in the number of bears I made. I've also realized I have a lot more fish here than I thought I did. So I don't have to make any more fish. Also, I came up with the idea of getting the tiniest little fish bowls and putting the fish in them with like some, what do you call that? It's like paper scrap at the bottom, tissue paper scraps like blue, so that it's like a little fish bowl you can have on your desk as like a little desk pet or something. I just thought that would add a little more than just a tiny little fish. So I think we're gonna do a little roundup of everything I made. I don't think I'll be able to hold everything because there is a lot. Let me grab everything. Okay, and honestly, I don't even remember if I made all of these in this video. I'm sorry, there could be some in here that I made beforehand already. So apologies if there are. But anyway, maybe I'll just do type per type. So let's start off with 2 frog bears. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 strawberry bears. That's 8 in total. 1 rainbow fuzzy plain hoodie bear. 9 in total. We have 1, 2, 3 heart bears. 12 in total. And then 1 bee bear and 1 duck bear. And like I said, I'm already making another one of these, but in the meantime, I'm also making another one of these. So I forgot, I think we're at 14. So that is great progress in like a week. I'm very pleased with that. So it seems like I'm back on track with the market prep and I'm fully back into the flow of making bears and enjoying it so much. And with that, I think it is time to close off this video. I really hope you enjoyed watching me make all of these bears. Please let me know which one's your favorite so that I know which one I should prep most of for my con. And also let me know if you're planning on making any bears yourself because of this video or because of any other influences you've had. Thank you for watching and I will see you in the next one. Bye!